Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, looking at your recent past, your current energy, and your immediate future, answering the question, what do you need to know right now in order to move forward in alignment with your higher self and ultimately create the life that you desire? As always, I've gone ahead and pulled the overall energy for the reading and clarified those messages, which we'll jump into in just a second. I do have the tarot deck that I'll be using already shuffled, as well as the decks that I'll be using in the extended. Any information on the extended reading or on booking a personal reading with me is in the description box below. Last thing, please remember these are general readings. They are not here to resonate fully for everyone. So do remember to take what does resonate and helps your personal situation and leave what does not. All right, Aquarius, in your recent past, and I really like this message for you, you have hold your vision with the star. So I feel like in your recent past, you are struggling to believe that whatever it is that you're wanting, whether it's the love, the relationship that you desire, whether it's the career you desire, the financial situation that you desire, the health you desire, the universe is asking you to hold your vision of whatever it is that you desire. Now, in your immediate future, we'll get there in a second, but you have believe in the impossible. And then with the star card, this kind of being Aquarius energy, but in addition to that, also just kind of like inspiration and hope. Like if the universe put a dream in your heart, it has every intention of helping you make that happen. And I feel like it's a lot of things that have happened to you maybe in your recent past made it seem like maybe you were getting further away from that dream, or like certain situations fell apart, which made you seem like you were never going to get there. And I feel like this is the universe asking you to have a little bit more faith than you've been able to have recently. Now, in your current energy, you have a time to give or rather than take with the Two of Swords in reverse. So right now is a time to put your energy in to whatever it is that you're wanting to receive from. Things feel very stagnant in your current energy, especially with this Two of Swords in reverse. I feel like there's very stagnant energy. I feel like you're not sure exactly how to move forward, or if you're going to move forward, or when you're going to move forward. And I feel like that's been the most frustrating part for you, is trying to figure out if you're ever going to get to where you're trying to go. We often get impatient when we think that whatever it is that we're looking for is never going to happen. Now, in your immediate future, and I'm not saying you're impatient, but I'm just saying when things are stagnant, it's easy to slip into that energy. And then in your immediate future, you have the Six of Pentacles with believe in the impossible. So this is you stepping into starting to receive in terms of, I feel like you've put a lot of energy into something or into a specific path or something. And this is about you starting to receive the energy back from whatever it is that you've given energy to, because this is reciprocation. Now, you do have the overall energy for the reading. This is something I added in this week because I just got this new deck and I wanted to pull an overall theme for the reading just to get used to it. This showed up, I don't remember what reading it showed up in, but it came out for their overall theme in a different reading, but it's leap. And it says, you go first, the universe will catch you. So I feel like this is about, leap, right? Leap of faith, putting your faith in the universe, trusting that things are working out for you, even when it really feels like they're not, that kind of energy. So let's start by looking at your recent past. You have hold your vision with the star. This is for Aquarius's recent past, please. This could have also been like an onset of inspiration in your recent past, and then it's starting to pay off in your immediate future, but that's not for everyone. Okay, recent past for Aquarius. You have hold your vision with the star. This is for Aquarius's recent past, please. The Sun in reverse with the Tower. Okay. So there was a tower in your recent past, and the tower, yes, okay. The tower is, usually happens when something's got to go or a lesson's got to be learned. I feel like with the Sun in reverse kind of energy, it kind of feels like the sun left your life. That sounds really intense, but it just feels like things kind of maybe got a little bit dark, or you felt like there was this rain cloud kind of over your life in general. And I feel like it was because of this tower. This tower kind of led to the Sun in reverse energy. Now, you have the Six of Pentacles with the High Priestess in reverse. And this is the same Six of Pentacles we see in your immediate future. So to me, this feels like when we're going through situations that are scary and uncertain, and it feels like the universe is taking from us instead of providing for us, it can be really hard to listen to our intuition and our internal guidance, because what I'm feeling like this is saying is this happened so that you could receive. And maybe it feels the opposite. Maybe it feels like this happened to take away from the potential of you receiving, but that's not true. Depending on your circumstance and your perspective, whatever happens to us can always be working in our favor in some way, even if that's really hard for us to understand what way that is in the moment. And it doesn't mean that whatever you're going through is a blessing and you don't need to be, feeling grateful for your trauma or anything like that. But, like I said, it's all about perspective. And if you can have this perspective of this is working out for me in some way, shape, or form, it can make things a lot easier in the moment. All right, recent past year for Aquarius, hold your vision with the star. It says you holding on. But holding on to what? I want more on this. The Hangman in reverse with the Ten of Wands in reverse. What is Aquarius holding on to? And then the Ten of Wands in reverse to me can be the need to drop like a burden, usually someone else. So what, like the burdens of someone else is what I was trying to say there. Okay, so Five of Pentacles with a Fool. I don't know what happened here, but whatever happened, whatever loss occurred in your recent past, set the stage for a really cool new beginning for you. But it's been hard for you to kind of like let go of what happened and like let life kind of, do its thing. And it's almost like you've been carrying this burden of this loss or of this tower ever since. And it's been hard for you to drop that burden and move forward. And so I feel like that's what this reading is about. Some loss, some tower, something that took place in your recent past to actually set the stage for a new beginning. Recent past here for Aquarius. Recent past for Aquarius. Recent past for Aquarius, please. The Sun and the Six of Cups. So here's, you feel, Aquarius, as if your happiness exists in the past. As if you've lost your potential of happiness here. Interesting. Which is one of the reasons, because this is the same Two of Swords in reverses right here. It's one of the reasons that things are so stagnant in your current energy is because there's still this perspective as if the Sun exists in your past. Now, maybe it did, right? Maybe there was a point in your past where you were happy and it's been really hard to find that again or to get back to that. Maybe this isn't about getting back to it though. Maybe it's about creating it in a whole new way so that it can be better in ways that wouldn't have been able to happen if this hadn't have happened the way that it did. Current energy for Aquarius, you have a time to give rather than take with the Two of Swords in reverse. Current energy for Aquarius, please. One more. This is current energy for Aquarius. Current energy for Aquarius, please. A time to give rather than take with the Two of Swords in reverse. So things are progressing. You have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They're progressing, but they're moving so slow that it doesn't feel like they're moving for you at all. But they are. Things are moving forward. You just have it's a time to give rather than to take. It's a time to invest rather than receive. So they feel stagnant. And maybe if you look at it from like one day to the next, it feels like nothing's changing. But if you look at it from a bigger picture perspective, like where you were at a year ago or 2 years ago, like a lot has changed. And so I feel like this is more about focusing on the potential that you have now. Because I feel like what happened here, you feel like, I don't know if you feel like you reached your potential or if you like maxed out on your potential for happiness or something, but I feel like since this, it's been really hard for you to believe that you're ever going to be this happy or feel this good again. But you have hold your vision. You have believe in the impossible. Current energy for Aquarius. Current energy for Aquarius, please. King of Cups with the Four of Cups. And the Ten of Cups. If you're taking this as a love reading, could have been dealing with a water sign, or it could have involved a water sign of some sort. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So here's what happened, Aquarius. You had this expectation that it was going to be the Ten of Cups, and what actually happened was the Ten of Swords. You thought that this was going to be maybe like a happily ever after, things were going to work out in ways that you had wanted and hoped for so long, but then this is actually what happened, this Ten of Swords. And I feel like this has left you with a very, how do I say, like, not even just negative perspective, but just like, I guess, yeah, like negative perspective about where your life is heading or about your current circumstances or about what's possible for you. And I get that. I do. Especially when you go through something painful that you thought was going to be your happiness, your happily ever after, right? But that can be in any, this doesn't just have to be about love. This can be about any aspect of your life. Maybe it was multiple aspects of your life. Because what you're needing to see here, because this Four of Cups in reverse is the need to, it's basically the universe's way of saying like you're focusing on the wrong part. Basically, like the universe was asking you to zoom out your perspective and look at more than just what's in front of you. Because if you focus on just what's in front of you, you're going to miss the bigger picture. You're going to miss what the point is. And the point is that you haven't lost your potential or ability to be happy or loved or successful at all, actually. It just, there's a lot, this situation had to happen for whatever reason for you, whether it was something you needed to learn or you were investing in something that wasn't meant for you and the loss had to occur, or whatever the case is. But don't lose hope of the potential for goodness to return. Current energy for Aquarius. One more current energy for Aquarius, please. Current energy for Aquarius. Oh, I want more on this. Clarifying the Seven of Wands with the Nine of Wands in reverse. Because I feel like right now, you just feel like you're hitting a lot of obstacles, or you're seeing a lot of obstacles, or it feels like you take, one step forward and it's like 3 steps back or something. And I feel like this is the universe asking you to just, no, I don't need to pull anything else. It's the universe asking you to not give up. You feel like things aren't moving. You feel like no matter what you do, it doesn't work out for you. But this is the universe asking you to not give up on yourself, to not give up on the universe, to not give up on what it is that you desire, on the life that you desire. Just hold on to that hope a little bit more. Immediate future for Aquarius, you have believe in the impossible with the Six of Pentacles, because look at how good that energy is. That's why you go first, the universe will catch you. You keep putting in your faith. You keep taking steps forward. You keep trusting in yourself. You keep putting, as much energy into your life as you can. The universe will catch you. Immediate future for Aquarius, believe in the impossible with the Six of Pentacles. Immediate future for Aquarius, believe in the impossible with the Six of Pentacles, please. I kind of like this energy. Because it's kind of like, so the Temperance of the Page of Swords, it's like childlike energy almost. It's like, it's not just inner child like energy. Like the Page of Wands to me is usually kind of talking about like inner child healing or trauma. This is like the return of that like childlike approach. Let me explain more what I mean by that. When we go through really painful situations, that part of us tends to kind of, sounds intense, but die off a little bit. And we start focusing on what we need to do to survive and what we need to do to get through. And we lose the part of us that wants to have fun and wants to enjoy themselves because we're so stuck in that kind of survival energy. And I feel like this immediate future for you is the return of that part of you that you've lost through a lot of what you've been through. Because you've replaced a lot of this like childlike hope and curiosity and excitement that's been replaced with negative expectations and pain and trauma. And I, understandably so based on what you went through. But I do feel like the more that you focus on your healing, the more that you focus on your inner world, the more that you do and focus on what you can control, the more that part of you will return. And I feel like that's what's missing for you, Aquarius, is that part of you. Immediate future for Aquarius, believe in the impossible with the Six of Pentacles. Immediate future for Aquarius, clarifying, believe in the impossible with the Six of Pentacles. Immediate future for Aquarius, believe in the impossible with the Six of Pentacles. Okay. I want one to turn all the way over or hit the table. Immediate future for Aquarius. Okay. Okay, this is a really cheesy message. But I feel like it's really important for you, Aquarius, to go with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups, go in the direction of your heart. And that's kind of what I was getting at, because there's that Page of Swords again. It's kind of what I was getting at with that childlike energy is when we've been through so much that kind of knocks us down. It's really easy to then start to make decisions in our life based on the fear of what could go wrong instead of the hope of what could go right. And we lose that part of ourselves that believes that there's, that anything is possible and that we're able of having, we're capable of having the life that we desire. Because we haven't experienced that. So why would we believe that, right? But your immediate future is about taking steps in the direction of what it is that your heart desires, whatever that might look like. Maybe it's spending more time on creative projects. Maybe it is starting that business that you've been thinking about for so long now. Maybe it's finally leaving that job that you hate. Whatever it is, it feels like your immediate future is like, if you want to start to receive, you've got to start taking action in the direction of what your heart desires, what your soul desires, what your heart craves. And I feel like you've lost sight of that because you have been stuck in this survival, just got to get by, just got to get through kind of energy for so long. Immediate future for Aquarius, believe in the impossible with the Six of Pentacles, because that's how you receive. That's how you receive here. Immediate future for Aquarius. Okay. Again, kind of a funny message. In order to receive with the Six, because you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Six of Swords. In order to receive, the universe is asking you to move on from the times you didn't receive. Obviously, there's more to it than that. You know, one of the most important aspects to being able to finally live the life that we desire is getting rid of all of the reasons why we think we can't. But that's hard when we've experienced a lot of situations that have made us feel, believe, and think that we can't have the life that we desire. And so when we experience enough of those situations and we don't look at them as lessons, but we look at them as truths, then we start to believe them. And we start to say, well, every time I try to do what it is that I desire, or I try to take steps in the direction of what I desire, or I think that the universe is providing me with what I desire, I just get, knocked down and freaking set on fire while I'm down. And you start to lose that hope and that excitement for what could go right. And you start focusing so much on, okay, how can I avoid what can go wrong? But that's why healing and manifestation go hand in hand. You can't manifest the life that you desire and not do any healing. You have to learn to let go of the situations that didn't work by learning why they didn't work, the role that you played in that, or the lesson that you needed from it, or what it was able to present you with opportunity wise, so that you can try to see it less as a life, less as a punishment, and more as a classroom. You don't look at everything that happens to you as an opportunity to learn. You're going to look at everything that happens to you as an opportunity to prove that the life that you desire isn't going to happen. And whichever way you choose, you're going to be 100% right. If you believe that it's a way to learn and move forward and grow and evolve and experience a better life for you moving forward, then that's what you're going to do. If you believe that it's a truth, that you're never going to have what it is that you want, and that your happiness is behind you and you're never going to feel that way again, then you are going to be correct. And that's the tricky part, is that you might be saying, no, I know I'm right because this is what I've experienced. And I get that. But your experiences and what you've been through and who you have become because of those experiences doesn't have to be who you do become in the life that you do live. I'm not saying you should be ashamed of who you are or anything like that, but I'm just saying that, the experiences that you've had are valid, but they don't have to be truths. You can let go of the pain and the trauma and the things that didn't work out, and you can stop telling yourself that those are reasons to believe that you can't have what it is that you desire, and you can start looking at them as insight into what you need to do to get what it is that you desire. And that shift in perspective, it's difficult, but it is literally a miracle creator, because your perspective is everything. But I hope that made sense. I know that was kind of a funky message there, but believe that the universe has your back here, because you are being very supported, and I feel like it doesn't feel like that. I feel like you feel maybe like you can't trust the universe, or you can't trust yourself, or whatever the case is, but you can. You absolutely can, and you should, if you want to be able to move forward. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much. As always, we're going to hop on over to the extended. So we just went over what you need to know right now. This is going to be what you need to do right now in order to move forward in alignment with your higher self. As always, Aquarius, I wish you absolutely nothing but love and healing on your journey moving forward. All right, bye, Aquarius.